Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Tom.
And this is a park bench.
And today, on Tales of the Unexpected, Gastric Distress.
That's been a theme for the last few days.
Yeah, we've been, back when we started this, we said, it's going to be more often, we're going to do multiple. That has already stopped, let's be honest. It's going to be once or twice a week. But the reason...
Yes, I had to cancel a bench session because I was at home.
This was filming. I was actually filming in a much more warm and comfortable environment than this park bench out here. And I get a text from him immediately before. We were filming with Stephen Bridges, the wonderful, wonderful magician who, I think the video from that is going up on his channel on January.
Oh, cool. So you still managed to do something with him?
It was lovely.
Good.
He completely fooled me with the 6 of hearts, and it was just absolutely fantastic.
He gave you his heart?
6 of them, actually. And the very
next day?
I signed my name on it, and he did all sorts of...
He gave it away?
Yeah, and then it turned up in his pocket. Basically, it's a terrible Christmas song. Merry Christmas, by the way. But I get a text from him, and you are normally my director of photography on these things, saying, how did you phrase it? Because I phrased it politely to Stephen as Matt is in gastric distress.
I probably said the phrase both ends. Because it was accurate.
This is going to be our 10 minutes of poo jokes, so... how are you, Matt?
A lot better than I have been.
Yeah, because you said there was like a sense of inevitability about this.
Yes. So, I live in London, so I live in a shared house because that's a very normal way of doing things here.
Or a shoebox for me.
Yes.
But yeah, you've got housemates and...
So, housemate's girlfriend comes down with something.
Yes. And first time in hospital. In her life. Like, presumably she was born there, but after that had never actually...
Some pretty good going, actually.
Yeah,
But she had it pretty bad.
Yeah.
Then the next day, housemate has it. It's fine. I helped them all I could. when you're living in the house with someone and they're not feeling very well, you're breathing the same air, you're using the same facilities. It's inevitable. So I was laughing my arse off when it came the next day.
What do you say, laughing your arse off?
Sorry, I was laughing both ends off.
Because presumably that's all you can do. You prepare, you get the hydration tablets, you get things like that.
So I made the Tesco run with supplies when I realised what was coming for both of us. So we were stocked up.
I'm a little bit worried at this point, just being in this proximity.
It's been a few days now.
What do the NHS say? 48 hours?
They say 48 hours after last symptom.
Yeah.
It's been more than that now.
Okay. But I sympathise with... Because today on Tales of Gastric Distress, the last time I got food poisoning, I only had it a couple of times in my life. Do you remember Lucky... Yeah, I'm not going to say the name. Do you remember the place that I refer to as food poisoning lottery?
Yes, I do know that, yes.
There's a lot of places in the United Kingdom that start with the word lucky, so I'm fairly sure I'm not slandering anyone here, because they've got a great health and safety rating now.
Now, I ate there several times and had no problem with it.
You did not have the soft shell crab. I wake up the next day, something is clearly wrong, and then something's clearly very wrong at speed. But I've got a conference talk 3 days later.
Ooh.
Which is exactly on the borderline. And this is not a YouTube gig or anything like that. This is an actual paid corporate conference gig explaining the internet to people who don't know about the internet, which is one of the sidelines I have. And there is a contract signed for this. I have an agent for these things, which is really... I don't have that for... I know. I don't have that for YouTube, but my agent...
I'm holding a little agent here.
Yeah. My agent is wonderful. She's absolutely wonderful. She's wonderfully analogue as well.
Okay.
So I still get paid by cheque in the post from her because she gets me access to all the people who don't understand the internet, who've never ever heard of me. It's like the contract is signed. At this point, if I have to drop out, she has to find someone else to go in my place. It's going to be a complete... So I need to go and do this, and it's outside London. And that is... I haven't eaten for 3 days at this point. And this is kind of the most nervous I've been giving a talk. Because
Was it a little hurried, Tom?
No, it wasn't. It was absolutely fine. I might have been wearing multiple pairs of underwear just in case.
Had you used up all your credit on the porcelain telephone?
I'll tell you what, I had taken the fart gamble several times.
Did you? How were the odds?
Yeah, they were okay at that point. They were. The odds were lengthening.
That isn't a casino I would like to go to.
Oh man, that's yeah. Cause
the poker room, the blackjack room,
Please
the
don't.
fart gamble.
Please don't call it the poker room, because you don't want to do that to someone with this problem. I made it. It was fine. The train journey back was interesting, but I made it. It's fine. You can survive. Anyway, long story short, there is gastric distress going around London at the minute. If you see Matt Gray, maybe don't shake his hand. What's in
your ass, Matt Gray? Tell us what's in your crack, you bastard.